brush them aside. Go and listen to them. Speaker Madam, the Prime Minister talks about economic growth and progress. At the same time, his colleagues talk about sending Bollywood stars to Pakistan. India is successful because we have given our people the space to talk. India is successful because we have embraced our people and let them be part of the conversation. Our greatest strength, Madam Speaker, is our tolerance. Pakistan has failed because they did not allow the voice of their people to be heard. They have failed because their leaders crushed their voices that were inconvenient to them. Their biggest weakness is their intolerance. Speaker Madam, Speaker Madam,
your time. Now finish.
I'm concluding, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, they are not letting me
I
speak.
took what to do. It is happening.
Speaker Madam, let us not learn the wrong lessons.
Please, Anurag ji. No, I'm sorry. बैठिए ना. It's okay. बैठिए. विजया जी, बैठिए. Please. विजया जी, please बैठिए. Yes, conclude कीजिए.
Ma'am, that is
आप इधर देखें, conclude कीजिए. कहाँ हो जाएगा?
their biggest weakness.
You should not direct me. I'm sorry.
Why not?
I'm telling you. No, I know. Everybody is doing that. You please sit down.
Their biggest
sections are doing all these things from
their biggest weak, ma'am.
What is it?
Speaker, ma'am.
Yes.
Their biggest weakness is tolerance. I request the government, please do not learn the wrong lesson from them. Please be tolerant. Please listen to your people. Embrace your own people. Gandhiji, the father of our nation, gave our people voice. He allowed people who had not been heard for centuries to sing. Nathuram Godse put 3 bullets inside his chest. I sat here and listened the other day while Narendra Modi ji praised Gandhi ji, our leader. I have also seen him remain silent when that gentleman, Mr. Shakshi Maharaj, has called Nathuram Godse a patriot. I am pretty certain.
बैठिए ना, बैठिए. बहुत पुरानी मुझे बात है. बैठिए. Yes. बैठिए तो.
I am pretty certain, Speaker
आप
Madam.
बैठिए ना. हम मालूम है उनके बाद बोलेंगे. बैठिए.
अरे बैठिए बाबा, बैठिए.
He is not yielding. What you are doing? Yes. Please, now please.
Only 1 minute.
Because you are. Yes. I will see to it. जो शब्द नहीं होना चाहिए वो मैं एक्सपंज करूंगी. Please. What you want to say? मैं बाद में बोलने दूंगी. He is not yielding. He is concluding. मैं बोलूंगी ना. What is it?
I am pretty certain. Finish, ma'am. Conclude. I am pretty certain, Speaker Madam, that the Prime Minister does not see the contradiction.
Now it is concluding statement.
Will the Prime Minister start to listen to the voice of our people?
Yes.
Or will he stand by and watch as his colleagues trample on the voice of this country? Will he simply place the Constitution on an elephant and walk in front of it? Or will he do his job and defend what it stands for? Will he let our beautiful India continue to sing?
Now it's over.
Or does he think he can condemn our nation to silence? Thank you, Speaker Madam.
Yes, Sakshi Maharaj ji, what you want to say? आपका नाम आया था. What you want to say? Please. आप बैठिए. Yes.
मैं अध्यक्ष जी ये कहना चाहता हूं, संदर्भ में कोई बात नहीं कही जा
आपको
सकती। राहुल गांधी जी ने 2-3 बार मेरा नाम लिया है गलत तरीके से। आखिरकार मैंने क्या किया और किस संदर्भ में मेरा नाम लिया गया? इन्हें पहले मुझे नोटिस देना चाहिए, उसके बाद बात करनी चाहिए।
प्रहलाद जोशी जी, प्रहलाद आप बैठिए ना किरीट जी। प्रहलाद जोशी, यस प्लीज प्लीज, अब सब लोग बैठिए।
मैडम, थैंक यू मैडम।
5 मिनट, यस।
आप रमेश जी बैठिए तो।
अब कोई कुछ
मैं बात कर रहा हूँ। स्टार्ट मैडम।
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for allowing me to intervene here today. I listened to the Prime Minister a few days ago talk about our Constitution. He spoke over an hour and praised the people who, in his view, were the architects of the document that allows me to speak here today. He mentioned Gandhi ji. He mentioned Ambedkar ji. He spoke about the contribution of Rajendra Prasad ji, Vallabhbhai Patel ji, and he even had a couple of words to say about Jawaharlal Nehru ji. He spoke about the immense respect he has for the Constitution. He mentioned how he placed the Constitution on top of an elephant when he was Chief Minister of Gujarat and walked on the road behind the elephant as it carried the Constitution. What humility for the Chief Minister of a state to stand behind an elephant while it walks with the Constitution. Sorry, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I didn't realize, I misunderstood. The elephant was following the leader. On top of the elephant was the Constitution, and the Chief Minister of Gujarat led the elephant, and that was a tremendous sign of respect that the Prime Minister has for the Constitution. Commendable. Yet while I listened to the Prime Minister while I listened to the Prime Minister's speech, I could see how profoundly we differ in our thinking. As he spoke and as he proceeded in his speech, the differences became bigger and bigger. For Modi ji, the people he mentioned were intellectual heroes, to be worshipped and placed on top of a pedestal. They had all the answers to India's problems. For me, what was heroic about the people he mentioned was their ability to listen to the people of India. They are my heroes, not because they had all the answers, but because they had the humility to ask the right questions. What was heroic to me was their ability to destroy their sense of self, their ego, to such a degree that they crystallized into the voice of the people they served. They became the voice of the people they served. To me, they were heroic because they put aside their insecurities, they put aside their failures, they put aside their worries, and they listened to the people of India. They listened to what India was saying, and they allowed India to speak. For the first time in centuries, they gave India the dignity to talk. And India didn't just talk, India sang. And India sang so beautifully. It sang so beautifully that the world could do nothing but listen in rapt attention. For me, Madam Speaker, thank you. Thoda sa to peene do. For me, Madam Speaker, the real authors of the Constitution were people that the Prime Minister did not spend much time talking about in his speech. They were the very people of this country. The millions of voices, rich, poor, male, female, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Punjabi, Marathi, Bengali, Malayali, Gujarati, the Kisan, the Mazdoor, the small businessman, the big industrialist, the widowed mother, the orphaned son. Every single one of them including the weakest and most powerless of them all. All Gandhiji and his colleagues did was to love them and listen to them with compassion and sensitivity. नहीं बोलने दीजिए. The Constitution gives all Indians fundamental rights. I would like to mention the first and possibly the most important. It is the right to equality, which includes equality before law, prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, gender or place of birth, and equality of opportunity in matters of employment, abolition of untouchability, and abolition of titles. Madam Speaker, every single one of us in this room swore an oath to protect these rights for our people. And I'm looking around here and I can't see Mr. V.K. Singh, who not only swore an oath as a minister, he swore an oath as a member of parliament, and he swore an oath as an army man.
Yeah.
And I can't find Mr. V.K. Singh here. A general who likened Dalit children to dogs, who called Dalit children dogs. He has directly challenged the Constitution. He has directly challenged the Constitution and the fundamental right of equality by equating Dalit children to dogs.
अनुराग उनके बचाव में मत आइए. अनुराग आप
अरे बैठो यार, बैठो बैठो.
अनुराग जी बैठिए.
Our Prime Minister